Have you ever thought about why some website gets hacked and other don't? Well, there is a lot of things, but there one of the main important thing that plays a key important role in this is what we call the security header. And in this video, I'm going to break down what security header are and how it protects the website from attacker, and most importantly, how attackers exploit websites that don't have these security headers. First of all, I will be starting with a simple example so that you will understand these headers, what these are. And I explain the different type of security header, like for example the CISSP, the HSTS, and some more. And then I will show you exactly how you can also find out the security header for any website you are interested in or you are targeting it. So without any further delay, now let's get started. So before we understand the security headers, I want to tell you something more like the basic stuff so that you will understand the security header more better. First of all, you see right here when you visit google.com, here is what actually happens. For example, you type google.com, your browser asks Google computer, can I have the Google website, Google search engine? The Google server send you that home page, the home page where you will type something, whatever you want to search, right? um so let's say you have the search bar and you want to search for something called puppies or something, whatever you are interested in. So you type the puppies and you get like a million result or whatever result, we don't care, but you will get a lot of result, right? So there were input field in the Google homepage. You enter some stuff, some terms that you want to look for, and it sent to the Google server. It understood that, and based on that, it show you the result, right? Now, what if a bad guy or attacker use that same input field, and instead of writing the normal queries, they enter something like this: script alert hack script. This is a JavaScript function. I mean, the alert is the JavaScript function, and these are the JavaScript. So basically, what this means is, if the website is not fully secured, what this will do, instead of, let's say we have this search bar in our target website, and we enter this thing, and if we press enter on that, and we see a pop-up, right? A pop-up, and it will say that, okay, you have been hacked. So what this means is the website is not fully secured, and it can actually execute the JavaScript scripts, whatever the user type. So it will then show the pop-up, and this is just a normal one. This will only show the text. Now overall, this is called the code injection. And instead of the hacker, the attacker, they instead of they just typing the hack word, the hacker can inject some malicious code that will steal your password, your cookies, and send the a lot of stuff like the browser history and so many stored passwords. So they can use those input fields to try if the website is not fully secure. They will be able to run the JavaScript scripts, and they can steal your data actually. And this is actually called the XSS, which means cross-site scripting. This is a web attack, one of the web attack. To fix this issue, to solve this issue, what happens that they introduce something we call security headers. So now I guess you got a little bit idea what the how we use the search bar and how attacker use the search bar. And if the website is not fully secure, they can run JavaScript scripts, and if they get executed on the website, means the attackers can steal data of the user. Okay, this is solved by the security headers. So think of it, the security headers, like these are these security privacy enforced by the web server where the website is hosted. It's like when you send the request to the web server, in response, it's give you the security header in the response that it is giving us back. um and it include like these are the security header, and this is what it means. I'm gonna explain later what are the different type of security header and what does it mean. But for now, these web server send us the rules kind of to our browser, and the browser is responsible for it to imply it, right? So the browser will imply that, and based on that, the if all of the security headers are present, the none of the attack will work. That will be I'm gonna explain later. And if any of the header is missing, or for whatever purpose it is not present, it means the security is very poor. And there's a lot of different, there is so many websites that they might not have the security header. I'm gonna also show you how we can look for the security header, what security headers are present for any website you are targeting and what are not present, right? So this is what are the security headers. Hope you understand. Like, simply these are the rules sent by the server to the browser. The browser imply that if uh, there is one more case, if somehow the attacker bypass these security headers using some verb suit, using verb suit we can kind of bypass the security header, but that will only work for attacker as an attacker. If somehow we can also bypass the security header in the victim device, it might then work on, like, for example, you are the victim, I am the attacker, and I just did it for myself. I bypassed the security header on my own device, meaning the JavaScript, whatever I ran on my device, right? And it sent the cookies and stuff to my server, the C2 server. If I'm able to do the same, like by passing the security header on your device, it means that it is good. But since I will have to use the burp suit, so it is like much harder to do this. But if the security headers are missing, it makes the attack even easier, right? Now, hope you get the idea. Let's talk about the security header themselves. First of all, we have the content security policy, or CSP. So over here you can see the CSP. It means, in simple term, it means only approved script are allowed to run. What it means is, let's say a normal website code is like this is script, and only scripts that it also mention the source. Okay, the source that from where the script should be run on the website. The source right now is google.com, real script, js, whatever that is, but we specify the source. Okay, so the browser understands script is from google.com, it is allowed. Now, if a hacker injected any code injection, it will be like the script, and the source should be like attacker.com, evilscript.js. Now the browser see the security header, the policy, the rule that script is from attacker.com, but CSP says only script that is from google.com are allowed. So if it is not from google.com, just kind of block them and it won't execute. So the evil script will steal your cookie. Actually, the hacker is trying to do the use to execute that script that will steal your cookie and send them to attacker.com. Your cookies, I have already explained what cookies are. Remember that you are logging into Google, and so stealing the cookies means stealing your Google account. And if there is no CSP header, security header, the hacker script runs and you get hacked. And if there is CSP available, the security header available, the hacker script, they try to run it, but the website itself block it because it is not in the allowed script. So this is what it means. If we go over here to take a bit more deeper, the security content security policy, it will actually look like this. The policy will be like this. So default source is self, and then we have the script source. Self mean the website itself, and the script where the script will run from, it also self, and the trusted uh, from where the script also should be allowed to run from is the whatever website here is mentioned. So this part mean by default only load things from the same origin, and then from this it means only allow script from the same origin or from trusted-cdn.com or whatever website is specified or source, right? So this is how the content security policy, or CSP, actually help us in um, blocking the hackers malicious JavaScript scripts, right? Now let's talk about the XFrame option. Simply it means don't let anyone put my website into a fake website. I'm gonna explain what this means. Imagine a hackers create a fake website that looks like your bank. So the hacker will exactly create the fake page, okay, exactly like your bank app. And what they're gonna do is, let's say somehow with social engineering, you land on that fake website that is created by the attackers. Now you will be like, okay, this is my actual bank website, and this actually happened. I'm not like creating stories from myself. You land on the fake website that the hackers has created, and it will actually look like exactly look like your bank, and it will be like, welcome to your bank, okay. And then some other option whatever is on the website, and there will be a new button, which means claim here, click here to claim your price or something like that, whatever you add it over here. So this button, the user click this claim, click here to claim the price button. They are actually clicking something on the real website. It is linked to the actual bank website. So assuming I click on this button, and in the background I have added that some link that if the user click on this, it is connected to their original bank. So if I click on this send request to this actual website, and in the URL I specified that, okay, send this money to this specific account from this real website. So they will be accidentally they will make a money transfer. This is called click checking. Like you are tracking the user to click on the fake stuff. So without the X-frame option, hackers can embed the real website invisible in their fake website, like embedding the main point over here is that embedding, adding the website secretly. um so without the X-frame option, they will be able to the attacker will be able to add the original website. And if the X-frame option is available, the bank website actually it won't be able to, the attacker won't be able to um embed the real website even if they did. So let's say again we have the embedded the website, original website over here. If the user click on this and the request is sent to the actual website, it will look like, where did this request even come from? So it will know this came from somewhere else, and since the experiment option is there, it will say, no, I'm not gonna run this, I'm not gonna executing this or not doing anything. It will refuse to embed it, and that's the click checking will fail. Only the real website, whatever you do on the real website will be allowed, not from some other website. So this is what overall the X-frame mean. Right now let's talk about the another header, the strict transport security, HSTC. So over here, this what this one does, this security header does, it actually use the, if the this security header is available, it means always use the encrypted method to communicate to the server, to the client, like between them. Use an encrypted method, meaning use HTTPS instead of the HTTPS. For example, we type the Amazon.com, right? Your browser actually send HTTP, like let's say we want to go to the Amazon.com, but instead of using the HTTPS, we use the HTTP, which is not secured, not encrypted. So the Amazon computer, their server will receive our request, and they will be like, I don't want to. They have, since they have this security header, this specific security header available, they will be like, use the encryption method, the encryption HTTPS instead of the HTTP. So it will redirect us to the https:/amazon.com. Let's actually try this out. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. This is you see right here, there is no s with it. So I will go like this, and this, you see right here, it actually redirected itself to the https and encrypted one to itself. This, it means they are using their specific header, they have this specific header, so this is why it redirected us to the encrypted one, right? But let's assume there is a website which don't have the HTTP, which does not have this specific header. But what could happen, because or not because of this specific header not present is it prevents the downgrading to the HTTP from the HTTPS attack. It prevents attack like man-in-the-middle attack, assuming you are connected to the same Wi-Fi, I am connected to the same Wi-Fi, and but you are actually going to some website and I intercept your traffic, and actually I want to see what you are doing, what you are sending, what are your credential, and what I will do is I will downgrade the HTTPS from to HTTP if this one is not present, this header, and I will be actually able to read all of the data you send to the server in a plain text. So this is what actually this header prevents. Overall, how we can use this is, for example, we have a website. Okay, I'm just going to tell you how we can use the security header when we are targeting a website. So we have this website evilcoop.com, and we trying to find out the headers that is present and is absent. So let's say this X frame option is deny, it means this is available, this one is also available, the X content type, and the content security policy, the CISSP, is missing, as well as this strict transport security. This is for the encryption that I told you. So assuming these both are missing, what we can do is, from the attacker perspective, is I told you earlier, this one prevents the XSS attack, the script XSS attack, the injecting the malicious coding code attacks basically. So we can try injecting, look for some input field and try to inject some malicious code. Like we can try actually running script like this. What this script gonna do is it will actually steal the cookies when user visit on the website again. This will fetch the cookie stuff and it will send it to this place, this C2 server of the attacker. So the attacker will get the cookies if the user is logged in. This is how we can use these security headers. And now let's understand how we can figure out what what headers are present and what are not. So there is a website, actually securityheaders.com. So this is the website we have that help us to find out this what security header are present and what are not. So for example, we have this specific website, whatever that website is, we can see it right here. So I'm just gonna click on this and look for what security header are present and what are not. So it is saying missing header, these are the missing headers category. Okay, so this one is absent, this one is also absent, this one as well, this one, and all of them are basically absent. So this is more likely vulnerable, and it makes the attack for the attacker very much easy, right? So this is if you have a target website, you are doing you are targeting and checking if the headers are what headers are present or no, you can just come to this website, enter the domain name over here, and then you will be able to see what headers are present and what are not. So that's pretty much it. If you have any question in any of these, let me know in the comments, and I will see you in the next video. See you soon.